From a mercy killing disguised as key lime pie to the shipping container that broke 2 boys into monsters. These are the most disturbing deaths in Dexter, ranked. Number 15, Camilla Fig. Camilla is dying in hospice, asks Dexter to end it, and he does by slipping sodium pentothal into a slice of key lime pie.
I should have thought about your past before I asked.
My past?
I know your secret, Dexter. You think if you help me die, you'll be like him?
There is no struggle, no plastic wrap, no kill room, just a quiet hospital bed, an old family friend, and a death that barely looks like a death at all. This is one of the rare times Dexter kills someone innocent, and even though she asks for it, the scene still lands wrong.
I don't have a mother.
You did. I read your file before I destroyed it. Your birth mother was Laura Moser.
Camilla.
It's all right, Dexter.
It blurs mercy and murder in a way the show never quite addresses again. It starts the list because it is more unsettling than outright horrifying.
I want you to know that you were right about my brother. There's something else. I killed him.
It's good. You did.
But that quiet moral rot is exactly where this ranking begins. And if this one bothers you because of how calm it is, the next one is disturbing because it forces Dexter to kill the one person who should have understood him better than anyone. And welcome to Butcher, the only place on YouTube where nobody here ends up wrapped in plastic. So you know what to do. Number 14, Brian Moser. In the Season 1 finale, Dexter straps Brian to the table, slits his throat, and stages it as a suicide. This is not the most graphic death in the series, but it is one of the coldest. Brian is family. He is Dexter's mirror. He is what Dexter could have become without Harry's code. The real weight comes from the choice. Dexter picks between his brother and Deborah, between blood and the life he built. And once that choice is made, there is no clean road back.
It doesn't work that way!
And speaking of people destroyed by what Dexter became, the next death quietly poisoned the entire code from the inside. Number 13, Harry Morgan. Dexter eventually learns his father did not die of heart failure. After walking in on Dexter dismembering a body, Harry took his own life.
Hey, Dad, look what I did. It's Juan Finest, the pimp who killed that girl. I finally got him for you.
This death rewrites everything. Harry built the code. He told Dexter this was the only way. But when he finally saw what that code actually produced, he chose death over facing it. The horror is delayed. Every flashback, every lesson, every rule Harry taught is stained once you know how it ended for him.
Of life from him. But his lessons have never failed me.
And if Harry's death corrupts the code, the next one shows what happens when Dexter teaches the wrong person to play by his rules. Number 12, Ellen Wolf. Dexter refuses to kill Ellen Wolf because she does not fit the code. Miguel Prado murders her anyway and buries her in an open grave. Ellen is one of the clearest innocent victims in the series. She is a defense attorney doing her job. That makes her death feel ugly in a very grounded way. The disturbing part is that Dexter helped create the conditions for this. Miguel takes Dexter's logic, strips away the restraint, and uses it to justify killing someone inconvenient.
Because I swallowed your bullshit.
It wasn't bullshit!
And from one death built on emotional collapse, the next one happens so fast it barely gives you time to process what you saw. Number 11, Christine Hill. After being rejected by Arthur and cornered by the truth, Christine confesses to shooting Lundy and Deborah. Then she kills herself in front of Deborah.
Oh, fuck you! Let's just get to the station. Wait, no, don't!
Christine spends the entire season trying to earn love from a father who never cared about her. When that illusion collapses, so does she. Her death feels like the final consequence of Trinity's damage spreading into everyone around him. And the next death proves that the Trinity family damage did not end when Arthur did. Number 10, Sally Mitchell. After years of abuse and Rebecca's suicide, Jonah bludgeons Sally to death with a hockey stick. Nobody wins here, nobody heals.
I know who you really are.
Oh, who am I?
You're a killer.
Sucking the fucking life out of...
Trinity is gone, but the psychological wreckage is still doing the killing for him. This is a house so broken that violence became the only language left. And if that death shows what damage looks like after the killer is gone, the next one hits because it takes out one of the few people in Dexter who actually seemed redeemed. Number 9, Brother Sam. Brother Sam is shot, and in his final moments, he asks Dexter not to kill Nick, the man responsible.
Someone said that.
I don't understand.
Give Nick a message from me.
Yes.
Tell him that I forgive.
He dies as one of the few truly decent people in Dexter's orbit. He is not pretending. He genuinely changed, and his final act is asking for forgiveness instead of revenge. In a show full of monsters and masks, he dies trying to hold on to grace. And if Brother Sam's death is tragic because of who he is, the next one is disturbing because it shows abuse still controlling a victim long after the abuser is gone. Number 8, Rebecca Mitchell. Rebecca dies by suicide in a bathtub by slicing her femoral artery. The method echoes Trinity's pattern. Trinity's violence does not end with Trinity. It lives inside the family he broke. The bathtub image deliberately mirrors the cycle Arthur built his identity around. That makes this feel less like one person's tragedy and more like a curse finishing its work. And while that death is horrifying off-screen, the next one happens right beside a character we love. Number 7, Frank Lundy. Christine shoots Lundy and wounds Deborah in the parking lot. Deborah has to watch Lundy die beside her while she is wounded and fully aware of what is happening. Lundy is one of the few people in the series who feels steady, competent, and almost safe. Killing him tells the audience that even the most capable people in this world can be erased in seconds. And now we start getting into deaths that do not just shock or sadden, they fundamentally break people. Number 6, Dr. Evelyn Vogel. Oliver Saxon slits Vogel's throat in front of Dexter. Dexter watches from outside and cannot stop it. A mother murdered by the child she kept trying to save.
You want? Where are you?
Don't move. I want to show you something.
Don't touch her.
Mother chose the wrong son. Again.
Vogel believed she could shape killers, manage them, understand them. Then her own son murders her anyway. Everything she built, everything she believed about control and understanding dies with her. And the next death is even uglier because the victim was right all along and still dies, caged, helpless, and framed. Number 5, James Dokes. After discovering Dexter's secret and being locked in a cabin, Dokes is burned alive when Leela sets the place on fire. The evidence leaves him framed as the Bay Harbor butcher. Dokes is trapped. He is innocent of the crimes he is being blamed for. And the only person who truly saw Dexter for what he was dies screaming inside a cage. He gets punished for being right, and Dexter's freedom is literally built on the body of the one man who tried hardest to stop him. And from there, we move to a death that is less graphic, but far more poisonous in what it does to the person who pulls the trigger. Number 4, Maria LaGuerta. At the shipping yard, Deborah arrives just as Dexter is about to kill LaGuerta.
Shoot him. Stop!
Torn between law and family, Deborah shoots LaGuerta herself. LaGuerta is the one trying to expose the truth. And Deborah, the emotional center of the show, is the one forced to live with that shot. Her relationship with Dexter is never the same. The death feels less like one murder and more like the exact moment the remaining good in their world starts to cave in. And if La Guerta's death is the moment Deborah breaks morally, the next one is the moment she is taken from the story completely. Number 3, Dexter Morgan. Deborah is shot by Oliver Saxon, suffers a stroke after surgery, is left on life support, and Dexter removes that support himself. This death stretches the pain out. The show lets hope survive just long enough to make the collapse hurt more.
Save a bus load of nuns or something.
You're a good person.
Shot, surgery, temporary hope, sudden stroke. Then Dexter, the one person who dragged her into so much darkness, is the one who ends it. And now, we reach the death most people expect at number 1. Except it lands at number 2 because one other death in Dexter is even more fundamentally horrifying. Number 2, Rita Morgan. After killing Trinity, Dexter returns home to find Harrison crying in blood and Rita dead in the bathtub.
You knew it was gonna...
This death is the show's most famous gut punch. It is sudden, cruel, and designed to make the audience feel physically sick. But what makes it so disturbing is not just Rita herself. It is Harrison.
I found out when I got a call from Julie Benz.
After Eric King, who played Dokes.
A child sitting in blood, echoing Dexter's own origin. That image tells you this is not just loss. It is the birth of a new trauma cycle. Number 2 is exactly where this belongs. Too low would feel dishonest. Too high would make the list predictable. Because as horrifying as Rita is, the number 1 death is worse in one way that nothing else can touch. It is not just a tragedy. It is the original wound that creates everything. Number 1, Laura Moser. Laura Moser is butchered with a chainsaw inside a shipping container while young Dexter and Brian are there witnessing it.
It's okay. It's okay. Come here.
The boys are left in the blood and body parts for 2 days. This is the most disturbing death in Dexter because it is horror at the root. A mother slaughtered in front of her children, the children too young to process it, and instead of being rescued, they sit inside that trauma until it hardens into identity. Rita is the bigger twist. Deb is the sadder goodbye. But Laura is the most fundamentally disturbing death in the entire series because it creates both Dexter and Brian. Every body that comes after, every kill room, every roll of plastic wrap, it all traces back to this one container. And that is what makes Dexter so disturbing at its best. The dead do not stay dead in this story. They keep echoing through everyone who survives them. These were the most disturbing deaths in Dexter, ranked. The reason this show still sticks with people is not because it killed off major characters. It is because the worst deaths do not end in one scene. They keep spreading. Into Dexter, into Deb, into Harrison, into everyone. Which death would you put at number 1? And which one disturbed you more than fans usually admit? Subscribe to the channel if you want more Dexter rankings, rivalries, and breakdowns. And watch the next video because in this world, one dark secret is never the only one.